More than 2 years ago, Russia launched a full-scale war against Ukraine. This conflict has claimed hundreds of thousands of lives and radically changed the lives of millions of people. In the early days of the war, Ukraine looked like a country that could only defend itself, suffering territorial losses. Today, however, Ukraine has completely changed the course of the war, making progress both on its own territory and on Russian territory. So how did Ukraine achieve this major change? The answer lies in Ukraine's skillful use of the latest technologies. One of Ukraine's most high-profile technologies in the war is the Turkish-made Bayraktar TB2 unmanned aerial vehicles. These sophisticated UAVs are successfully performing both reconnaissance and strike missions on the battlefield. They have played an important role in Ukraine's resistance, in particular by having a devastating effect on Russian tanks and air defense systems. Bayraktar TB2 is capable of staying in the air for 27 hours, carrying high-precision guided missiles and effectively destroying enemy targets. We will examine how Ukraine turned these UAVs into a strategic weapon and changed the fate of the war. The HIMARS, High Mobility Artillery Rocket System. Rocket systems provided by the US to Ukraine were another critical technology that completely changed the dynamics of the war. These high-precision and long-range rocket systems wreaked havoc on Russia's front lines, severely limiting the enemy's maneuverability. How do these superior features of HIMARS work? We will examine in detail how these systems had a lethal effect on Russian forces and changed the course of the war. The Ukrainian army's trump card was its Javelin and NLOW anti-tank missiles. These portable and effective weapons destroyed Russian tanks and armored vehicles. How did these missiles, which have become a lifesaver for Ukrainian soldiers, especially in urban areas, become so technologically effective? We will discuss in detail the mechanism of their operation, their use in the field, and their devastating effects on the battlefield. Since the outbreak of the war, Ukraine has faced cyber attacks and communication disruptions from Russia. But the Starlink satellite internet system, developed by Elon Musk's SpaceX company, turned the tide of the war by supporting Ukraine's communications infrastructure. Starlink not only provided a military communications network, but also kept the Ukrainian people's morale high and connected to the outside world. We will explore how vital this system has been for Ukraine and how it has made a difference since the beginning of the war. In addition to Bayraktar TB2s, Ukraine is also actively using smaller and more mobile Bayraktar mini UAVs and kamikaze drones. These low-cost but highly effective vehicles reach enemy targets quickly and silently, slamming into them and causing massive destruction. We will examine the lethal effects of these kamikaze drones and small UAVs on the battlefield and discuss how these technologies are changing the future of warfare. As you can see, Ukraine is showing great resilience against a much stronger enemy by skillfully using modern technology on the battlefield. These technologies show how warfare is evolving, not only for Ukraine, but for the whole world.